welcome to this exciting episode of Kappa Prime Time. In today's episode, we have a guest to have a chat with us. At the same time, this episode is very special to me and also my team for the sole reason that we are completing our 231 days and 231 episodes of Kappa Prime Time. Today's guest who will be having a chat with us, our very first guest is from the team. It's a band, The Free Fall. We have Vaishak and we have Ablash. And also joining with us is a very popular video photographer, especially in wedding. We have Anish Kanakari. Welcoming both of you to Kappa Prime Time. Moving on to my first guest, we have Vaishak Somanathan and also Abhilash Chaudhary, the Free Fall Band, an amazing band which focus only on original tracks. Welcoming you to Kappa Prime Time.
Thank you so much. Good to be here.
Pleasure for us as well. Abhilash and Vaishak, you both started off through Music Mojo. Amazing performance. All the songs have been really come out well. But we'd love to know more about your works, your style of works. What I have learned is you both have so much of flavor with original songs rather than copying somebody else's song. So both of you have the same wavelength. Both of you think alike. How did you guys meet at the first stage?
Okay, this happened in NIT Calicut. So we both studied our masters. We both did our masters in NIT Calicut, and that's how we met. We used to jam just like that, some film songs and all in the beginning. So just before we left the college, we decided that we'll make something new. He already had some originals at that point of time, and he played a groove. He sang some English lines, so I decided I'll add some Tamil lines that interestingly was the first time I wrote in Tamil. So that's how the song called True Kadal came into existence, which also made its way into Music Mojo.
வாராயோ எஞ்சிலென்று காதல் விண்ணை தாண்டும் என் அன்பு காதல் விண்மீன்கள் போல் கண்ணை தொடும் வித்தியாசமான எந்தன் காதல் கண்ணிலே உன் வார்த்தைகள் என் கூடையே வந்து சேர்ந்ததே சொல்லாத உன் சங்கீதமும் சொல்லாமலே நான் கேட்டதே.
Wow. So, Abhilash, when this decision was made, how did you feel about it, forming a group, forming a band?
Yeah, I always had this idea of, forming a band. And at that point of time, I was really into folk music and blues music. And then, it worked out really well between us. I guess me and Vaishak, we both have a lot of similarities in our physicality, which really helped both of us to put music together, write together, jam, and it felt really great. I guess we used to jam regularly in Cochin during the initial days of forming the band, and those were really great days, really enjoyable days. Still really miss those days if I look back. So it was a great experience, and we're still really working and evolving together as musicians and working together, and that's a really great thing.
Wow, interesting. Vaishak, there's this band called The Free Fall. Other than that project, and how did that project happen?
Yeah, that's how this project happened. True Kadal was the first song that we wrote together. And that was in 2015, I guess. Yeah. And in the end of 2015, we decided that we would go to Kochi. He joined a company in Kochi. I didn't join anywhere because I wanted to go into full-time music right away. So I went to Kochi and we both recorded. We both were recording True Kadal song, and at that time some people came to the studio and gave us the contact.
I think we have recorded True Kadal for at least 4 or 5 times before we put this song out in Music Mojo.
Why is that?
Yeah, I found that song so much. So we had this idea of putting this out as a studio release, because we didn't really know that we were playing in Music Mojo at such point of time. And it's a very interesting story, how the band came together and how we did it. I guess we did the first thing that we did was that we did a rooftop jam on the song. That was the day when I left, left the college and came to Kochi. The morning of the same day, and then I think even we did a demo at his place, a demo at one other studio.
Yeah.
Lot many times, and I think we have jammed that song at least like I don't know 1,000, 5,000 times, 10,000 times.
Totally understand that being your
Lot of
first song, you would have definitely focused more on that. Great, Abhilash. Happy to hear that. Well,
Yeah,
Vaishak, coming to Vaishak, you both belong to two different states. Malayalam under, there is Assam in that, but a mix of culture, mix of language, mix of influences, musical influences. How much has that helped, to form such original tracks from each one of your side?
Actually, a lot, because it's our similarities, and more importantly, it's our differences that was working well. Because I come from a Carnatic background. I'm a Carnatically trained singer, and I have been exposed to Carnatic music and film music only during my childhood. So it was after college and all, I was exposed to different kind of music, a lot of music through him, through Abhilash. So he also, I think we have that mutual kind of exchange through which I got to know more about other kinds of music through him, and he got to know, maybe he got to know more about a lot of other kinds of music through me. Yeah. So that's how it worked, and the kind of languages that we write, it also helped, I think, because I write in Malayalam and Tamil, and he writes in Assamese, in Hindi and English. So that was a strange combination. That was something, I think, which people have not explored so much even now.
Right.
ஒன்றே போகலாம் இங்க நீதி நியாயம் எதுவுமில்ல புரோட்டஸ்ட் நிறுத்தலாம் இங்க காவல் அரசாங்கம் கனிவதில்லை என்ன வேணாலும் பண்ணலாம் சுட்டு வீழ்த்தினாலும் சட்டம்தான் கார்ப்பரேட்ஸின் ஆட்சி வந்த பிறகு நாட்டில் ஜனநாயகத்தின் மரணம் தான்.
And Abhilash, like what Vaishak just said now, you both come from different walks of life, but at the same time, music is one common language. What difference did you find in the way Vaishak has been treating music, and what is your contribution to that?
I technically don't find so much of difference between music. Like everything is music for me. I listen to all kinds of music, and all kinds of genres. Thanks to my mom and dad, I was, when I was a kid, I grew up listening to all the legends, Kishore Kumar, Mohammad Rafi, Lata Mangeshkar, Bhupen Hazarika, Jayant Hazarika. And then there were like so many good lyricists and songwriters from Assam also, like Jyoti Prasad Agarwala, Vishnu Rabha, Parvati Prasad Burwa, all those people, And then, when I went to school, I got exposed to rap, hip hop and pop and rock and metal and alternative rock and R&B and everything. So for me, like, it's very, different to distinguish. It's it's always, I like something or I don't like something. It's like not so much of genre based. Coming back to your, thing, Vaishak, I think, I don't know how to explain it. He's very melodic in his approach, which helps, which teaches you a lot of things. Plus, he is very technically very, very perfect, So he always gives good feedback regarding your music, whatever you're doing, what kind of level you're reaching regarding the composition that you're doing or the writings that you're doing. He has a very good technical grip on music. I'll not say only Carnatic music. It's music in general. So that really helped me, improve myself. I think I was not a. I'm still a very, decent singer. Just still trying to sing. But then I think he has really helped me, improve my singing, my songwriting, or even my composition. Just like he was exposed to so many kinds of music because of me. Nowadays, I think he's the one who suggests new kinds of music to me because I don't find so much of time to explore new music. So I think now he's the one who's influencing me.
Wow. Little curious to listen from your end. Would you mind singing an Assamese song for us? Just 2 lines.
বহুবাত পার হয়াহি ইপারে সিপারে বাগৰি বাগৰি বহুবাত পার হয়াহি ইপারে সিপারে বাগৰি বাগৰি পাহৰি যোৱা সপোনৰ সমাধি বিচাৰি বিচাৰি বিচাৰি.
So, Vaishak, coming to you again, your team has, I mean, both of you have decided to stay away from, copy songs or rather cover songs. You always kept that original tracks in your mind. That is something which you've been following also. Why did you all stay away from cover songs?
That's one very important reason we're working together. Yeah, that's a very controversial question. I don't know how to approach it. So I'm not against covers. It's not like I hate covers or not, but there are some really good musicians who do covers and make those songs sound like their own, like Jacob Collier or Jamie Cullum. Like those people do it. Like they have a different approach. They have their own approach to any song that they are doing. So that's totally fine. Other than that, remaking or I would say remake, because it's actually recreating a song without any input from your side. I think it's a waste of time for me and for him as well. I think we would rather use that time to make something original and put it out. So it's also about making more original music because we need more original music for the sustenance of the independent music scene.
Okay.
Otherwise, with only covers coming from every musician, even the most talented musicians who can make original music, it will not help the indie scene to grow. That's one reason that we both have stayed away from covers, and that's one reason we decided to go with the full original set of 6 songs straight away as the Free Fall, because we were just starting out as a band. Normally a band, what a band does in their initial stages is that they do covers, but we decided to stay away from that. All the 6 songs that we did for Music Mojo were original compositions. We tried to do that even
you did
now.
Justice, yes. So we'd love to listen from you as well, Vaishak. Just any song.
കണ്ടതില്ല കേട്ടതില്ല കാറ്റിനെയും ഓർത്തതില്ല കാവൽ മാലാഖയാണ് ചോരയില്ല ചോദ്യമില്ല ചാരുവാൻ കസേരയില്ല ചാനൽ ചർച്ചയ്ക്കിരുന്നു ഊഴമില്ല ഊരുമില്ല ഊരുവാൻ തെല്ലുമില്ല ഊതിപ്പെരുകാൻ വിടാമോ കാര്യമില്ല കാമ്പുമില്ല കാരണങ്ങളേതുമില്ല കാവ്യമങ്ങി പിടിയാമോ പാർവയൊരു പൊയ്.
So Abhilash, coming to you, one amazing fact about both of you, in fact, Abhilash and Vaishak, is that even though you both perform together, you both individually do performances. You have solo performances, and you're excelling in that as well. So when you make a song or when you sing for some tracks or something as such, Do you think like, okay, I wish that Vaishak should also join me, or anything like that? In your mind, do you feel like that, or is it
Yeah,
just
yeah.
any?
No, no. I mean, it depends. Depends on the song. There are a few songs where you wanna do solo one. You wanna. So it's always about the message that you have and the story that you have to tell.
Hmm.
Uh, some of the stories are so personal that you really can't let someone else in and complete the story, because it's your own story that you're telling through the song. And then there are songs where you need someone to complete them. It's
Correct.
it's not only Vaishak. I kind of send my songs. Sometimes I get stuck with lyrics. I send them to a friend of mine, Swaraj. Just like that. I mean, still, me and Vaishak are working on a couple of songs. I have sent him a few songs, which I think he'll complete and send back to me, and we'll put it out. He's also working on that. So
Yes,
it
sir.
depends. And then it's always about the song, and the creative process that you have. Some of the songs start very raw, on acoustic guitar, I guess. I let's say, so sometimes the sound that the song projects is not something that demands Vaishak's, writing in it. Sometimes there's a song that I feel I really can't complete. He has to be a part of this song, otherwise it's not gonna sound good. So it always is about the song, that particular song. That's yeah.
Okay, so coming to Vaishak, like what Abhilash said, the lyrics are in different languages. So,
Yeah.
do you sing Assami song also when in part of the lyrics that he writes?
Yeah, especially his songs I know. Even the lyrics. Uh, the first song that I heard from him was in Assamese was Mona Lisa. That was part of our Mojo set also. Uh, I had sung harmonies for that song, so I know that lyrics. And this year he had released a song called Boija. I know the song. He sent me the lyrics and I by hearted it. I know it.
Wow. But did you learn the language?
No.
Good for Abhilash.
Yeah.
All right, great. So, Abhilash, when it comes to writing, the flavor for writing lyrics, how did that happen for you? Because you write English, you write Hindi, you write Assami. Flavor for writing.
Came from us expressing myself, and yeah, there are some things that you can't say straight out loud, so you need to put it out in the form so that you can uh, the story or the beauty of whatever you want to express,
Understood, understood.
something.
Uh, yes,
Yeah.
um,
And yeah, and then I'm apart from writing music, I'm music production also. That is something that I have been doing parallelly with writing music. So I think like when I write a story or I write a song and kind of accompany with it with the production, the music, and everything, it kind of uh, you know feels really great. Gives me great happiness. I think I make music because it makes me very happy. Whenever I complete a song, whenever I get a new idea for a new song, it makes me really happy. And if the idea is great, more happy. So it's all about that, I guess. And that's what always encourages me to keep working and putting out new things and keep experimenting with the music as well. This is something that me and Vaishak, we both love to do as musicians. We don't want to get stuck with a specific kind of sound or a specific kind of style. We always both evolve as musicians. So that evolution part is also keeps us going. And I think also like very what to say put it in words. We are not so much. We don't like monotonous life. We kind of enjoy the kind of uncertainty that the life has in its truest form, and that inspires us to write more music.
इन लम्हों के दायरे में क्या वजूद है मेरा, देखूं जो आईने में गम का क्यों है बसेरा, शायद ये भी एक इत्तेफाक है, गुजरे फिर से वो हालात है.
Well, Vaishak, how about your contribution to the lyrics, your add-ons to the lyrics? Do you write lyrics?
Yeah, of course.
Of course, I do. No, because for Abhilash, what he said was like he can't explain. Whatever he can't explain, he just puts in words. How about you? Do you deliberately write, or is it the same feelings?
It works in different ways for me. I sometimes the idea or the chorus lyric comes to my mind first, and then I work on the song. Sometimes it's a melody that gets stuck in my head, and even then the lyrics will naturally come. Then only I can complete the write and sit and complete writing song. So that's how it happens for me. It works in different ways, and I also feel that I should write a song and I should complete a song whenever I have to speak about something. Otherwise, a song shouldn't exist. That's a basic thing. Yeah.
Understood. You both are performers, so do you recall any craziest thing that happened on tour? Any of your stage experience which you'd love to share with us?
That's also very controversial.
I can see
Yeah,
that from both your face.
I can tell you about the incident. I will not tell you the details.
That's okay. Just the incident is fine. Yeah, we just need the situation, not the location.
Once in 2016, we were performing as the Free Fall, the band, with our friends who were on the Music Mojo set also. With our drummer, Nitin, with our guitarist, Easton, and our bassist. I think bassist Nandu was not there at that time. So, yeah, we were performing on stage, and that was the same day that ISL, we four were performing. That was the same day that ISL final was happening, and Kerala Blasters were playing. And right in the middle of us playing, someone played the match right behind us. So the match was playing on the screen behind us. We were playing as if nothing is happening. We had no clue what was happening behind us. So people were watching the match actually, not us. After a point of time, our drummer told me something is just look behind. Then I saw it, and then I asked the audience, should we stop playing? Should we move aside? Then they said yes, and then we had to stop.
Okay.
That was one crazy experience, and we have very funny pictures of that performance.
Oh wow! I mean, initially you would have thought like that was like yay, cheers all to us.
Yeah. People were enjoying.
So, how was your experience with in Assam? Have you been to Assam? I mean, not have you been to Assam, but being a part of Assam, how do you find the difference in culture and the lifestyle?
Yeah. Last year, 2019, I went there for a 2-week trip, and at that time I was. It was I was working on my debut EP, which was going to release in July. So I visited Assam in May. I visited Northeast. I went to Meghalaya also. I played a gig in Guwahati, and we both went to Shillong, and we played separately our solo projects. Uh, we separately played our sets in so far Shillong. So that was a really good time I got to spend, and it also helped me promote uh, my EP, which was going to come out in the middle of that year.
And how about you, Abhilash? What was your experience when you came down to Kerala?
Awesome. I mean, I I love the food. I love the beaches. I am a big fond of fishes. I like eating fish a lot. So Kerala is like the best place for me always. and
And he's an amazing cook also. He
Really?
used to cook a lot of. Yeah. He's an
Oh.
amazing cook. Yeah.
I don't know. I try.
So humble. But yes.
And I really like the life. Because of the pandemic, I couldn't come this year actually. But then I'll try maybe next year whenever this lockdown thing, Corona thing comes down. And studying in NIT was also a great experience. Working in Kochi was a great experience. I have still got like whom I talk to on a regular basis. And life was great. And the most awesome thing is like my birthday always comes somewhere. So it's always like there's always a big celebration for that. So that's something that was very special for me during the time when I did it.
Great. So we'll have to listen to one more track from your end as well.
क्यों है मुझ में तो शामिल लफ्जों की बातों में होना मैं तेरे काबिल उलझी सी हालातों में क्यों है मुझ में तो शामिल लफ्जों की बातों में
All right. So, Vaishak, how does your practicing session happen, especially during this COVID time when you both are in two different places? How does your jamming session happen?
Actually, for me, there hasn't been any jamming since
Okay.
since March. Today evening, a friend is coming to jam because I have a gig coming up, which is on Jan 1st. So that's otherwise my bandmates for my solo project are in Chennai. So I used to visit Chennai every once in a month or so to jam with them and play gigs over there. So since the lockdown has happened, that I haven't even met my bandmates since March.
Oh, that's sad. But yes, for those bandmates, would you mind singing a song for us?
Yeah, sure.
என்ன வேணாலும் செய்வ எங்க போனாலும் செய்வ இந்த நெஞ்சில் வளர்ந்த பாடல் தேடும் எங்க பார்த்தாலும் ஓசை என்ன கேட்டாலும் பார்வை என்ன வந்தென் மனதை தலைகீழாக்கும் ஏன் குரலும் தேவை நம் குரல்கள் எல்லாம் தேவை பட்டாம் பூச்சி பனியே விழும் பனியே ஊரெங்கும் வெற்றி இது மாய பெண்ணின் சக்தி பாட்டெழுத்தின் வேலை இல்ல ரசிகள்தான்
Right. So, among all the songs that you both have sung together, apart from the solo performance that you'll do, which is that one song which will be very close to you all and the biggest appreciation you've received so far?
Regarding the songs that we have done together, the most special song would be True Kadal, undoubtedly, because that's how it started, and that's the song which is close to my heart, close to our heart. So True Kadal is the most special song. But very recently, last year, we put out our first official release as the Free Fall, The the name of the song is "Hear the Silence." So we sold merchandise also, T-shirts, printing the album art, and that was a really big success for us. That song is also very special for me.
குடியிருக்கும் மௌனம் உருவாக்கும் மௌனம் பேசும் மௌனம் அவசியம் மௌனம் ஊர்வலம் மௌனம் உயிர் தரும் மௌனம் உயிர்ப்பிந்த மௌனம் உற்சாகம் மௌனம் மௌனம் இந்த மௌனம் கேட்குதா கேட்குதா.
Great. Abhilash and Vaishak, your song have been, featured in the Rolling Stone India. How do you feel about that?
That feels great actually. I mean, getting featured in Rolling Stone is always like a dream for every one of the most popular magazines in the world. Feeling, I guess 3 of my last songs have been featured on. It's always a great feeling. It gives a sense of accomplishment, I guess. I don't know how much it gives to other people. Some sort of accomplishment to me that someone is recognizing music and taking effort to write about it and put it out in a or wherever it may be, in a magazine or somewhere. So it's always a great feeling because like there are not so many things that you get as a musician, and these are like one of the things that you get. So it's always good to have it. Yeah.
Super. Great. So what's happening next in this new year for both of you?
I am releasing an album next year, early next year. It's my first full-length album.
Wow.
2 of the songs are already released. One's called Dauriya, one's called Ittifaq. One's in Hindi and one's in Assamese. The first one was in Assamese. The second one was in Hindi. And then there are 8 more songs that are coming up. They're not 8 more songs. There are 8 tracks that are coming up. So the album has total of 10 tracks, and 8 of them are like songs, and 2 of them are like theatrical tracks. And this has been done on a conceptual way, a lockdown happened. I went through a lot of people, mental, I don't know what we call it, depression or anxiety as such, but it was a lot of contemplation that I went through. And there was always, do I exist, and why am I doing this, and why not? And this sense of existentialism, I guess, exists in your work, in your personal life, in your relationship, everywhere, I guess. So there are different aspects of existentialism that has been tried to cover in this album, and it goes with a certain theme. And it's a multilingual album also. There are songs in Hindi and English and Assamese. Plus, it's a very fusion of different styles of music. There's R&B, there's rock, alternative rock, a lot of electronic elements, a lot of blues and jazz also. So yeah, hoping for the best.
Yeah, looking forward for that as well, Abhilash. Yeah, great. And how about you, Vaishak? I think it's on the new year that you are starting a gig after a big break. So
Yeah.
what's next? Any plans?
Yeah, after a big break, I played a gig on 12th December this month,
Okay.
and now it's the New Year gig coming up. And regarding the plans, I also have a full-length album coming from my side, but it's in the pre-production stage. I cannot talk
Really?
much about it.
Super.
Yeah. And other than that, we are also working on one song which we hopefully will be putting out as Freefall. We'll be putting out one song very, very, very soon.
Great. So wishing.
Other than that, since it's been a big gap, I'm hoping to play a lot of gigs together and separately. with my band. Yeah.
Great. So wishing the Free Fall team all the very best and wishing you all a happy new year ahead. Thank you so much, Vaishak and Abhilash, for being on our show and entertaining us. Wishing you the best.
Thank you so
Thank you so
much.
much.
Happy New Year to you too.
Thank you so much.
Happy New Year.
Thank you. Thank you, Abhilash.